It's howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time. It is actually not howdy doody time. It is Jews in the media.
Jews in the media.
Episode 15, man.
Media. Hey, 15 episodes.
15. Yeah.
And if you want to find all 15 of those episodes to see them, to see the past episodes, you can't because some of them have been lost on purpose. But many of them can be found on our YouTube channel, which will be listed somewhere down here in the description when this gets posted at some other point in time.
Somewhere.
But yeah, don't look for it now because it's not there yet.
No, it's not.
Right.
But so cool. Yeah.
Like, subscribe.
Subscribe
to our Facebook page.
All right, thanks. Have a great night, guys.
Sorry, but I decided we have to do that more often. Sorry, people. We're going to do that slightly more often at the beginning and the end.
Cool.
Yeah. What's up?
Not much.
Oh. All right, then.
Cool. Good night, guys. No, I'm excited. I'm shows may take a new direction since I got the handy recorder. That's what the H stands for, because there's the F for field. So I got this Zoom H6 recorder. So we're gonna be
or
Zoom. It is a Zoom H6 recorder. I'm really excited to start using it because we don't have to sit here every single time, which I would be doing anyway if we weren't doing this. But no, we could go to other locales and record.
We're going to do stuff, and it's going to allow us to have guests and
it's what we've
calls.
It's what Jews in the media has always been about, stuff and things. We're actually going to be able to do more stuff and more things.
And stuff. And things. And
yeah.
Stuff.
So that's exciting. I'm excited about the new ventures ahead of us. But I really want to try. Recording some ambient sound with the ball mic, with the mid-side mic. I don't know where the box is. Because you can really pick up the sound around. You can pick up the sound around you. Because it's actually two, or if not maybe three mics. So there's like a left and right. And then there's a directional mic. So I'm not really sure where the front is and where the top. Well, I'll play with it and figure it out.
But does stuff.
But what I was understanding really was, you can basically record like a crowd, but pick up one specific person out of the crowd. Like you can filter it because it's separate microphones, so you can adjust each one in post. That's kind of interesting. I don't know what the quality is.
It's really not, and I don't think anyone out there really cares that we can do that. But we're going to be able to do cool things.
We're probably not actually going to do it.
Probably not.
But you are going to like it anyway.
But the really cool thing is it's going to allow us to have guests and stuff, and we're going to have guests and do interviews, and we're going to be able to talk about other things than the stuff that we've already talked about. Because
listen to this guy.
I'm kind of out of fart.
He knows things.
I'm out of fart stories, so we've had to come up with new stuff.
Yeah.
So this is going to allow us to do that. We've got a whole bunch of. We have celebrities, real celebrities.
I guess, yeah.
They're celebrities.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah. No, that'll be fun. That'll be fun to have Yoran over.
Yes.
or even go over to theirs. We got the
exactly.
Handy
We don't have
Six.
to do it here. We can go to their place.
I'm
going to
start calling it the Handy Six because H is handy.
Yes, maybe one night he'll be on set or one of his shows or something. We can go backstage and give an interview there, do part of the show or something.
That could be fun.
Because I don't want to do not just an interview. I want him to be able to, sit in, and someone should be able to sit in and on a third mic and bullshit with us.
Yeah.
Have a third opinion on things rather than the same old.
Well, we could have 4.
Because I'm sure people are getting sick and tired of us arguing about how we agree on things, which is our usual thing.
Yes, we do. Damn it.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, we'll do interviews. Who should we interview?
You're on.
No, but like if you guys can think of somebody who we should interview, be reasonable though. Like
if
seriously,
there's a relative if there's an Israeli celebrity that actually lives in Israel, in the center of the country, preferably, if you can tell us who you want us to stalk and find, we will do it. We will do it.
We may or may not succeed.
We will succeed. We will succeed.
With anyone?
I've done this before. We will succeed. It's easy. All right, not anyone. Relatives, celebrity. Like, I'm not going to try and stalk. I'm not going to try and get up close to Netanyahu.
I was going to say I want George Washington
shove a mic
Carver
into his face and ask him, some stupid question because we want to.
We should.
That would be kind of funny.
Would.
Ask him if he shaves his pubes.
That would be hilarious.
If I could ask him one question, that would be it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what would you ask him? What would you want to? You had one question. One question.
If the moon were made of ribs, would you eat it?
That would be your question?
Yeah.
Is that how you would ask it?
I would ask it like Will Ferrell doing Harry Carey on Saturday Night Live. I'm not really sure.
Do you think he'll get the reference?
What Harry Carey even sounded like. I've seen pictures of him. I don't know if that's even how he spoke, if that's a dramatization. I only know Will Ferrell's imitation of Harry Carey.
Do you think BB would get the reference?
He may.
Really? Think
he probably watches Saturday Night Live.
Probably.
It's something that I can imagine. Probably not live, but it's an American institution for sure.
What time
I think all of the presidents had watched Saturday Night Live. They were known for it. It comes on at 11 in the U.S., but he probably
so that's about 6 o'clock in the morning.
I would imagine that he would have had
Sunday.
that he would have it recorded for him to watch at night. That night.
You think so?
I don't know. It seems. I don't know.
Something
tells me that there is the likelihood.
Something tells me there probably isn't. Something tells me, though, that if they did parody him and someone told him about it, he might ask for a tape. Get someone to get him a copy. Hit up YouTube or something. But I don't think he's,
Maybe.
Come on, Sarah, get the popcorn. Saturday Night Live's coming on. Live from New York and Saturday Night Live. Bobo Schneek.
I have a confession to make.
Get the seats.
On the live video, and the video that's actually up on Facebook from last week, the live video from last week. During the intro, I said, "Live from Tel Aviv, it's Saturday." It's what was it? What was it? Live from Tel Aviv, it's Jews in the media.
Yes.
Yeah, but I stammered at before Tel Aviv, so I said live from Tel Aviv, And when I did the video on YouTube, I actually fixed it.
I didn't know that.
There's still a little bit of a break, but yeah. Well, I was editing everything to so the timing would match when the video started and when the audio started, because I started one and then I started the next.
No one cares.
So yeah,
no one cares.
I'm a terrible person.
No one is interested in these little details.
Is this light on my pupil? Is that annoying? Just rest on my pupil. How was your week, dude?
Tiring. No, I annoying. Very annoying. As
Tell us, Steve. Tell us how annoying. Pulling the phone. It was an annoying week. This is how annoying it was. Item 1. No, but
my phone was blinking as I was actually trying to clear the message. It's actually just that we're live. No, I have an issue. I have a bug up my ass.
Mm-hmm.
With you.
Oh, we are live.
Yes, we are. It's not just an issue with you. It's an issue with everyone. You're all pissing me off.
Jews in the media?
Stop. Everyone but the Jews in the media. Everyone but me. And I'm a Jew. I'm the Jew in the media. You're all pissing me off. For 8 years, I listened to Republicans screaming about Obama and his birth certificate and this corruption and that thing and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Everything was horrible. Muslim, terrorist, whatever. Okay? And
he founded ISIS, though.
It was all, we've got him, now we've got him. Oh, he's gonna be thrown in jail. Then it was Hillary's gonna be this and that. And
everybody's gonna be thrown in jail.
And everyone's going to be thrown in jail, and he's gonna be impeached any minute now. And nothing ever happens. Whatever it is they're talking about goes away, and then 6 days later there's something else, and all of a sudden, oh no, this time we've got him. Ha ha ha! Fuck you, we got you now, you motherfucker. Ha ha ha! Look at this thing that I read on the internet. Okay. It proves that we've got him and he's going to go to jail or be impeached. Oh, nothing ever happens. And 6 minutes later, we've got you now. I'm so fucking sick of it. And all I wanted...
It's always been like that.
All I wanted for 8 years was to get Obama out and have someone else elected, and things would go back to some semblance.
Yeah, listen, you're never going to have a good politician.
And holy fuckball shit, was I wrong. Okay? Now we've got Trump, and now it's the exact... I want to make this perfectly clear. It is 100% the exact... and people are going to say, no, this time it's different because he's done this. And no, look, we've got this thing on the internet that I read, and it's... and look, we've got him this time, and impeach him, and we got you now, motherfucker, you funny little orange man with the little hands. We've got you, and you're going to go to jail, and you're going to be impeached, and oh, wait, nothing happened. Fuck, what happened to that? No, wait, there's something new. There's something new now.
All right, relax, okay. It's
we got you now. No. And I'm so fucking sick of it because it's the same nothing.
It's gonna
bullshit.
keep happening,
and all
because everything sucks. They all suck.
And and even if in 3 years he gets out, what's going to happen is who's ever in next time, now the left will be like, we've got our princess or prince, or
and the right is going to be going insane.
We've got our
it's always one side is always going to be going insane.
Everything is great,
One side,
got their own bathroom.
Steve, one side will always go insane.
But it's
always.
But the last 9 years,
it will always happen.
Has been. Let's say this was a line chart graph thing. It was always going a little bit more insane than it was last president. What the fuck is going to happen? How insane is it going to be? Are we going to be out like killing each other? What the hell is that movie show where they go out and once a year you get to kill everybody? Yeah, it's a movie or a TV. Wait, I don't know what the hell it was. Once a year you get to go out and kill everybody.
the program. The moving pictures, the talkies.
You know what I'm talking about? Rick and Morty.
I was just trying to think of other.
Rick and Morty made an episode making spoofing that. I don't know if it's a movie or a TV show or whatever.
What were they doing? I was just trying to
think
of other terms.
Once a year you get to go out and kill everybody.
The Purge.
The Purge. That's it. Is that a movie?
I think it was a movie, but I think there's like some shows that also do the same thing.
Okay, see, so it's a movie show. Exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Or a show movie.
Movie show.
But it's I'm so fucking sick of it, and it's all anyone talks about, and you read, and everything's about, and depending on where you read it and what time of day it is, this one's an asshole, and this one's going to jail, and that one's going to jail, and who's whatever. And even when I come here to do the show, you have 8 million video tabs open, and every single one of them, you click, fuck Trump, go to the next one. I'm paraphrasing. Go to the next one. Fuck Trump, go to the next one. Trump sucks. It's slightly different. Go to the next. Trump's an asshole.
Was it not always fuck Obama, fuck Obama? Using more racial slurs. It was always the same on both sides.
But it's so
and it's never
insane.
Going to stop.
It is not people disagreeing with each other. It is people getting ready to take machetes and start lobbing fucking hands and feet off.
Do you know why it's never going to stop? You know why it's never going to stop? Who wants to see calm? It's the hysteria that sells.
Well,
this is what the news wants you to see.
Are you blaming the Jews in the media?
Yes, those fucking Jews in the media. But no, it's the money in the media. You know, everybody's invested in somebody. You have to think of who this mass hysteria
People are trying to help us out. They're telling us to purge.
Oh, people are watching us. Hey, Jeannie.
Thanks, Miriam.
Pix, what's going on, man? Yes, the movie. But there
By
is.
the way, all of you people in the United States
show.
should be ashamed of yourselves. You're at work.
Or two TV. Oh, what? Work?
All the people in the United States are at work right now.
Some people are at work.
They should be ashamed of themselves. Do your job.
What time is it in the States? It is.
It's like 3:00 in New York. 3:03.
It's 2 in Kansas City. Nice. So, what do we want to do with the?
We're being listened to by the media. Dun, dun, dun.
Jew, just another Jew in the media. Fist bump.
Totally distracted now. What were we doing?
We were talking about the Purge.
Killing stuff. See, this is why I have notes.
Yeah, no, you were talking about there's the anger on both sides is always going to be there because.
Yeah, ready to go. Okay. No, I forgot it again. Never mind. Go.
No, we're the division of America.
Yes, the divided states of America that's what's going on.
Such a valuable, valuable selling tool because there's so much profit in war, and I'm not saying that America is going to war with itself. Maybe Civil War. I don't see it too far off.
No, I
totally
could see a civil war between the left and the right. It's coming. It is absolutely coming. I see it in the streets. Okay, machetes, feet, dead.
If it keeps going as it is, definitely there will be.
Imagine some blood running down like the sewer into bloop, 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 into the grates.
Yeah.
Your neighbors' heads.
Like movies, like the movies.
Yes.
But real. It's
much more real than the movies.
Like Philadelphia after the Super Bowl. You've seen it, right? Dancing on the awning over the Ritz-Carlton.
No. I saw a couple of pictures. I heard the video of the guy eating shit.
What?
I heard people commenting on the video. You didn't hear about the guy eating shit?
No.
Some guy whatever made a bet or whatever, and because he lost it, he had to eat some horse shit.
Okay.
Want me to Google it?
Not really. No.
In Philadelphia.
That's more than enough information for me. I don't think I need
the
anything
Eagles
more
won.
Cool story, bro.
And from what I heard, like I didn't actually see it. I heard people talking about it. But from what I heard, before he ate the he was wearing a scarf because it was cold. Before he ate the shit, to make sure that he didn't get any shit on his scarf, he moved the scarf out of the way and then took a mouthful of shit.
Like he wanted to be like dignified while he's doing it.
Let's say you had like a scarf or something, and you were eating a hot dog, and you might want to move it out of the way because you don't want some mustard or some ketchup to hit the thing, So he moved his scarf out of the way and then took the big handful of shit.
Like before he tucks into this hearty meal.
This is someone who's really concerned about his appearance, apparently, his public image.
Well, he's gotta go out and face people after that and talk to people. Like you're not helping Miriam.
No, she's actually distracting. It's way harder than it looks.
What?
Keeping up a conversation, interacting with people.
Don't interact. I'll change the screen. Yeah. So America is just dividing even more.
For everyone complaining on the left or right, I'm going to give you a little tip from what I've learned.
It doesn't mean that each side is wrong.
When you have someone you disagree, this is going to be really funny. When you have someone you disagree, you should take advice from me and someone who lives in Israel, because we really know how to get along with people that we disagree with. You like that, right? So you should really try that instead of getting to hate the left or the person on the left or that you disagree with. Try finding some middle ground. And now everyone's going to start typing, "Fuck you, it's the other side," because I always try and come to the middle. Those cocks. Wait, did you see the news? We got him again. Yeah, woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, if seriously, because there was the I don't know what he would.
But
call
it was like this in both directions all along forever.
When I was a wee lad, united we stand, divided we fall, and all that has happened in the last 20. What do they call it? The media age, the technology age. Okay, with the internet, the internet age or whatever. Okay, all this is done is really tear apart the fabric of society and help divide us.
Oh yeah, mamish.
Yeah, Nemish.
No, mamash, but Yiddish mamash. Mamish.
I thought you were talking about the Indian kid I went to school with in second.
No, I didn't know that was his name. But yeah.
Yeah, Nemish.
But the division is never going to stop.
No, it's probably just going to get worse and worse and worse. And
because
the
more
the United States is going, the divided states.
They want you to watch the news. They want you to watch the news.
Yeah.
And what's going to make you watch the news? What, that they installed a fucking speed bump on the highway on the highway?
Don't call it news.
On the street right here.
It's not news anymore. They're about as much. I turn on Fox or CNN or MSNBC, and they're about as much news I think as we are. It's just a bunch of people talking shit, and they get ratings. They get more ratings than we do.
Right, but they're
just opinion.
But there's people that want them to say certain things, and there's certain people that they preach to.
Well, yeah, they have an audience.
Exactly.
We have an audience. We have people listening right now. And we're going to say shit that might hopefully make them interested and continue to listen.
We could just be on mute in the background.
They're talking to their boss. The boss is like, hey, why's that idiot doing that in the background?
It's me. Like if you knew that. Yeah. That's how we get likes. I'll just make movie references all along, and every time, yeah.
But that is essentially what the quote unquote news it feels like has become. So everyone says don't go to the internet, which is the biggest fucking joke. You know who puts things on the internet? Do you know what type of person actually gets to sit there and put the shit and create the content that you read on the internet?
No.
Me. That's one of the things I do every day for my job. I create shit and put it on the internet, and I can say whatever the fuck I want. I could literally say anything I wanted and throw it online. There's no one to stop me. And someone's going to read it.
Somebody could stop you.
And someone's going to share it. Well, yeah, my boss could say, hey, stop posting this shit. It's not work-related. But I could, until he noticed, I could do it. Technically, I own our domain name. I could just throw up our website any day and start putting whatever the fuck I wanted on there. I could say that there's a secret video. The reason why that Obama and Trump hate each other is because there's actually one of them has a sex tape of them with each other, and he's threatening to put it out. Or I could say whatever I want. It doesn't matter if it's true or ridiculous. I could say that an alien came down and caught them fucking in a McDonald's parking lot.
That probably didn't happen.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, it didn't happen. My, how the tables... That's where we are in this world, folks. That's where we are.
That's how ridiculous it is. Don't... Everyone's so like they take, hey, look, it's rightwinglunaticsloveguns.com, and this is what they have to say. See, this
probably an actual website.
It might be. But look, there's another one, luckylefty.safespace.org. And they say, don't naughty, whatever the fuck that is that they're going to say. And so people put it on Facebook and says, look what those fucking cocksuckers are doing. But none of it's true. And you know this because none of these horrendous things ever come to actually be.
What's really interesting, though...
It's like just like 20 minutes before, maybe a half hour before we started this thing. You were talking about Trump and the video of him saying treason. The other guy, and, he can't say that it's wrong, and it's blah, 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 blah. Oh, damn it, I forgot my thought.
It's very bad that he said that.
I forgot my train of thought.
It's very bad that he said that, though.
Dictator. And I'm like, no,
that's what dictators do.
No, but that's not what makes a dictator.
I'm not saying he's a fucking dictator right now. This is what dictators do.
Dictators breathe. Dictators poop. Okay?
Do you dictators poop, do these... Stop.
Do you poop?
Dictators, all dictators?
Yes, all dictators poop.
Yes, they do.
All of them.
Yes, they do.
Until the day they die and maybe a little bit after that.
I don't know what that has to do with the price of eggs in
when a dictator
Sri
poops,
Lanka.
It has something to do with the... I don't know. It changes the economy.
No, but...
Lost my thought again.
The fact that he was just so willing to get treason. Yeah, sure, why not? They're treasonous.
No, but that's
just
no,
to just throw that out. Wait,
no,
stop.
Ordering the National Guard to roll down the fucking streets,
stop for a second.
Start blowing up schools and killing people. Then I will say fucking dictator.
A dictator is only a dictator once they've already done all of that.
Sure, he said it.
Wait. Whoa. A dictator is only a dictator once they've already done that.
Once they've done
being a dictator
dickish,
is just having the...
It's not just being a dick. He's just being a dick.
No.
Being a dictator... It's part of it.
Stop. Relax.
Trump is a dick. He is not a dictator.
Stop. Relax.
It's like calling him literally Hitler.
Relax for a second. Let me fucking say something.
This is how I relax.
The way dictators work... is to bring question to the media.
You just brought question to the media.
They turn people against the media.
You were just
fake
turning
news
people against the media, saying the media is a joke.
Fake news.
We were just doing that. Are we dictators?
Fake.
Just because
we're not fucking world leaders. We're not a leader of a fucking country, dude.
Yet.
Stop.
I have goals. I have aspirations.
The dictators bring question to the media. And we're going to just end up agreeing anyway. Thanks, folks.
He's not a dictator. He's just a dick.
No, they bring question to the media.
Post fuck yeah if you think he's just a dick.
They force you into submission by saying things like not doing a certain thing on my behalf or to commend me is treasonous. That's what fucking dictators do. Now, does that mean he is a dictator right now? No.
Do you really think he's going to become a dictator and start rounding up people and forcing?
This is a thing that dictators do. It's not. You have a person. You have. There's no scale with you. It's all one or all the other. Like it's 100% he's a dictator and he's a murderer and he's killed millions of people. That's the only. All dictators
do.
All. Somebody open up Wikipedia. Look this up for us.
You never hear about the nice, friendly dictator that does nice things for his people. It's always about how he has the secret prisons and
no. There you go. The nice dictator. It's one or the exact opposite. There's no gray area. It's one.
I've never heard of a gray area
or
dictator.
The exact opposite. Huh?
I've never heard of the gray area dictator. He's kind of nice, but kind of a dick.
Moon over Pandora. Is that Moon over Pandora? I think it was Moon over Pandora with Richard Dreyfuss. He's a dictator in this fictitious country of Pandora, in like Central America.
Based on something real?
No, it was just talking about this weird. I need to watch it because I haven't seen it since I was like 3.
Basing your argument on a fake movie that you saw?
No, it was a real movie. It's a real movie.
Well, it's a real movie, but not. It's not a real situation.
I think it's kind of based on something.
On who?
Something that
on
actually
who?
It could be Pinochet. It could be I don't know. I don't remember.
Pinochet, the kind of nice dictator.
Yeah. No, I don't.
That his nickname? Kind of a dick.
Yes, Miriam. I again, you're not helping. I already know this.
What did she say?
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Miriam said, "Hey James, do you not know Steve by now? Shades of Grey isn't his thing." But,
yes, that's true.
But you can be rational about this. You can see what I'm saying. Some of the things that he does are very, very not good things. No. The way he riles the crowd up in his favor. Is not really actually. He's not really actually saying anything of use. It's just, just buzzwords and what people want to hear. I'm pro-abortion. You got a Christian group facing you. What is he going to say? He's going to say what he really believes? No, he tells them what he wants them to hear.
Right.
He tells them that he's the most.
Right. If his lips are moving, he's lying. Right. The old 800-year-old joke about politicians.
He's taken it to a different level.
Right.
He's taken it to a much. You're all about absolutes. He is taking it to the most absolute, insane level.
He's the biggest dick.
He can be a good president. He's just too self-focused. He's just too concentrated on himself, on how people look at him. He, you hear all of these things about how he needs to be He needs to have his name mentioned in any of the documents that he reads. Otherwise, he'll just stop reading because he needs to read about him because he loves just loves the fuck out of himself.
Well, yeah,
to like a sick degree.
He's the kind of dick that would put his giant name on everything
on
he
a
does.
building that he no. What did he do? He didn't do anything.
Well, his construction companies build things, and he puts his name at the top.
Paid for by who?
Investors.
He had nothing. The only thing that he did was organize the people.
Well,
somebody else paid for it. He probably has some money.
Probably some.
It was definitely probably his idea. I mean, I get my name out there. I got to
do that when you have the idea and you organize.
He wants to
the
be
money and and everything else. You get to put your fucking name in big gold letters and be a dick.
Here, one holding complete autocratic control. Basically, it's again. I'm not here. One ruling in an absolute and often oppressive way, fascist dictators, and I think it got cut off. But yeah, it's whether the term is dictator.
In 3 years, there will be an election, and you'll have a chance to vote him out. Unless he cancels the election. He cancels the election. He cancels the election. I'll start agreeing dictator.
You'll start a what?
He starts
agreeing. Oh.
He starts rounding up people that disagree with him, or school teachers and things like that nature. I'll start agreeing dictator. Until then, just dick. I'll add the tater later.
I see what you did there. I understood that reference. Eventually, one thing or essentially infinite other things will happen.
Yes. Most likely something will happen. I bet money on that.
The GOP has already started to talk about canceling the 2018 elections, the midterms.
All right, prove that.
Can they do that?
Prove that.
I think that's.
I read a lot of fucking
I don't think that's
news,
possible.
And I've never read anywhere where it says they've been thinking about canceling elections. Wait, I'm going to look right now.
Maybe they did. Who knows?
Hold on.
That's
GOP talking about canceling 2018 elections. 2018? Would there be elections in 2018?
Midterms.
Oh.
That's
no,
that's
hold on, I can't say anything.
That's not awesome.
Upset with ruling, GOP attorney hints at more talks about abandoning
GOP
elections
attorney hints at
by newsobserver.com
postponing based on the Russia interference. That's a thing. Like, there's.
That's better.
How do you get rid of the Russian interference? It's again a buzzword. We keep talking about the Russian hacks and the Russian interference. What they were doing was just using social media, creating these accounts, posting things that more buzzwords.
North Carolina
posting things that people wanted to hear.
An amendment. I don't think this is what we're looking for. Jeb Bush, no. Colorado, no. Colorado GOP weighs in whether to cancel its 2018 primary election. Does that really matter? Do you have to have a primary election? Is that something that's mandated in the Constitution? I think that's just how they do it in the Republican
I don't know if it's it's in the
make
Constitution or in the if it's an amendment in the Bill of Rights, or I don't know.
That a political party have primaries?
I don't know.
I don't think you're required to have primaries.
Required to have primaries? I don't think so. I think that's a new I think that's new.
I think that's just the thing that the parties do to help them pick someone.
I think it's something those Jews in the media are using to sell more something to the things.
They don't have to have them because people can just come along apparently and buy votes and have their party screw the person who was actually supposed to win. And oh no, wait, that was the
What do you feel about gerrymandering?
I don't know. I never heard of him.
What do you feel about it?
What's he, a singer?
Do you know gerrymandering?
No, I've heard of it, but I don't.
Okay.
Well, thanks for making me look stupid, James. You couldn't put this in our notes.
This is completely unplanned.
Clearly.
Okay. I'm going to be sharing this picture. Let's do this.
Is she the only one listening?
Might be. Well, it doesn't mean she will be the only one listening. This is okay, Steve. Here, you can see this as well. Okay.
I can. Sure. How to steal an election.
You are turning the blue. You are making the red bigger than the blue by dividing it like this across. Blue wins. But if you divide it in this way, with
and what
this
the Democrats
sort of pattern,
are really doing is filling the red areas with illegal immigrants.
Stop.
On
this side, the way it's laid out, the way it's laid out on this side, red wins. So it's the exact same map, it's the exact same chart. However, when it's divided in a certain way, one side will win over the other. And that's what you have in states like Florida, in Wisconsin, where you have these gerrymandering. It was named after this guy named Jerry, and it was spelled with a J, but gerrymandering here is spelled with a G. This has caused a lot of problems.
Probably heard about it.
This has caused a lot of problems. This is some central district in Florida is following one specific road where all of the whites are living, so that they can win that entire district. There's this division, which is just this little bridge here.
They win everything. Is this what you're saying?
That's what's happened. That's what's happened. I'm not saying
because for 8 years wasn't the evil left in control. Why didn't they reverse this?
It's bad for everyone. This type of
so that's why they're all doing it.
Hillary won the popular vote. How did explain that?
Because it's not about the popular vote.
Right. Why?
Because let's say 1 billion people lived in California. That means whatever way California voted, that would be the winner. And California does not have the right to decide between the entire United States.
So how should it be divided?
It has to be broken up
into what?
I don't know. Whatever the Electoral College, however, to
gerrymandering.
Sure. Yes.
Because they've made sure that districts are predominantly one color or another. Well, one political direction or another. By design, it's intentional.
And how long has this been in place?
What was it, since the 60s or something?
Okay. So
no, it's I don't think it's
let's call it almost 60 years.
But they've been redesigning those districts. They've been reworking those districts all along. They keep doing this. So from what I understand, the districts were not like this at the beginning.
Every time one side is in power, they start shifting things.
Yeah.
To give them the advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, gerrymandering.
Is this going to end with somehow fuck Trump? Because
this is against the entire
we're just
system.
Against the system. Fuck the system.
Fuck the system. Fuck the system. No, I'm looking for the. You would think on Wikipedia they would show the when it came when it first started. Nothing. Nothing there. No.
How long have we been doing this?
Gerrymandering doesn't affect the presidential. What?
Yeah, fuck you. She should have agreed with you. Hey.
Yep. What else did you want to talk about? We can talk about this more, but
I wanted to talk
I think we've kind of beaten the dead horse.
There was another thing that actually pissed me off, and
you know, it really grinds my gears.
You know, it really burns my ass. Fire.
Probably.
About this tall.
So we ordered food, right? Can you confirm this for me, please? So we ordered food. The guy called. The delivery guy calls, and he says, "I'm at number 18 on your street." Well, I'm at number 20. He says, "I can't find 20." So keep fucking walking. What do you want from me? You mean to go fucking hold your hand? It's just like, and he was using like Waze or Google Maps. Like he had a fucking map. Like, oh wow.
Yeah,
some people.
wow.
Wowza.
A delivery guy was stupid.
But like, is this your first time?
We need a fucking news crawler
You know what?
over here. Delivery man, stupid.
No, listen. The girl that was
And
the girl was new.
I was a delivery man.
The girl that answered the phone that took the order was new. I've never heard her voice before. I've been calling this place for about 10 years. I have menus in my drawer with like 10 years ago prices. Yeah. So the girl was new, and I don't know. It was a very weird experience. But yeah. Oh, that was my segue. That was my.
I don't know what you were segueing into because it really doesn't go into our next subject.
I'll make it fit.
All right, wait a minute.
So delivery guy didn't know how to walk a couple more feet, and then
you ever been to Ithaca, New York?
Ithaca. No,
because I know you used to go to school in New England, and I don't know how you would exactly go, what direction you would drive in, or maybe you flew. I guess maybe from Kansas to.
I drove from Kansas City to Boston. We went home 5 times. We went home 5 times a year.
Yeah.
So each time, my parents would just drive me back and forth.
I don't know, maybe.
It's like a...
Maybe they like to drive.
It's a Wahad drive.
I would drive that.
I would drive it once or twice, maybe. It would not go through Ithaca, though. Ithaca's upstate, no?
I drove there and back. I drove coast to coast by myself.
Okay.
Me and a cat. I wasn't actually alone.
Ithaca Vipers?
Yeah.
Oh.
One day I'll tell you the story about the first night in the hotel when she got escaped and I had to chase my cat around a Holiday Inn.
Where?
Ohio?
That's not interesting.
Somewhere where there's a Holiday Inn on Route 80. It was me and a cat chasing a cat inside a hotel. Like 11 o'clock at night.
That was you and a cat chasing somebody.
Me and a cat chasing a rat. I was really fucking hungry, and everything was closed. Vending machine was empty.
No, like I'm picturing you and Vipers side by side, charging down the hallway at the just like on a mission, like chasing somebody down.
That guy stole my $20. Get him! $2.
Yes, $2. Like if you got that reference, they keep doing that. That would be fun.
You're a dick.
Huh?
Not one person wrote dick when I said to do that. I said write dick if you think he's a dick, and nobody wrote dick.
Cool story.
They didn't mean they don't write anything. They should have written dick.
Okay.
Just saying.
I agree.
Yeah.
But you had a whole suite of things to talk about.
Yes,
here.
because there's this other thing that was pissing me off. I just don't really know how to. All right, so there's this college school. I don't know if it was a high school or university. I should have memorized the article. You would think.
Memorized, word for word. Yeah,
at least. I read one of them, but there were several different versions of it. Yes, okay, it was a high school. So some high school in Ithaca, New York, was going to do a production of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Okay? And apparently after a white student got a role that a black student also tried out for, okay, the black student started crying racism and cultural appropriations. Okay? Because apparently I've never read this is my fucking shocking announcement of people. I've never read the story. I've never seen the play. Apparently it's a musical. I've never seen the musical for The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Okay?
I saw a live version.
I've never seen it.
I saw a live version in the park in like Calabasas with my aunt and uncle.
I don't know why you would do that.
No, they like
had no choice. I bet.
No choice. It was actually interesting. It was I think it was like accomplished people. I think it was like actually actors, but it was in like this open theater.
Okay. Well, that sounds like
so anyway, yeah, thing. Notre Dame.
Great
yeah,
bonding
Hunchback.
I'm sure. So yeah, all right. So apparently there's a version of the Hunchback of Notre Dame where I don't know if it's I don't think it's the Hunchback, but
talking to the microphone.
Someone in the play, movie, book thing is black. Okay? But apparently in the original story, it's a Romanian girl. So how exactly is if you go from original and then someone updates it and puts in a black person and then they update it again and it's now a white person, how is that cultural appropriation? How are we stealing their parts? I don't understand. And so what? If there's a movie, okay, and it has a bunch of white actors in it, and 20 years later they shoot it and they take one of the parts and they put in a black person, is that did they steal a white man's job? Have they culturally appropriated?
No, I think.
I mean, what the fuck?
I don't think that's exactly cultural appropriation. I think that's.
Well, that's what they're saying. It is. That's why
that they changed. Wait.
The school canceled the play.
That they changed.
Fuck this, we're not getting involved in this kind of
dude,
controversy.
wait. Okay, I get it. Wait. They changed the role of the Romanian into the Romanian girl into a black man, and that's cultural appropriation.
No, I guess
that's not cultural appropriation. That's the story is from.
Okay, the part of the character is Esmeralda, and apparently at some point Esmeralda was played by a black person. Okay, but originally Esmeralda was the original character in the book. I guess for Esmeralda is a Romanian girl. Okay, and at some point I guess they changed it, and it was played by a black girl.
Okay. But hang on one second.
And some student group complained. At best, this is cultural appropriation. The student group alleging racial bias within the performing arts program at the high school. At worst, it's whitewashing, a racist casting practice which has its roots in minstrelsy.
In France.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought he was French, but so the French, because
so it's
hang on because in France the Romanians were maybe the people who were working in those sort of in the sort of positions that she was working in the play. She's like one of the maids or one of the workers, I think, if I'm not mistaken. In the tower, in the church or whatever it was. If I'm not mistaken, it's been a long time. So
I think there was a guy
Americans,
with a hunch,
Americans, or in the maybe British as well. Maybe this is more though the American interpretation. They don't know Romanians in that way, so they found somebody else. Blacks was a bad choice, but they found somebody else to fill that role. So they couldn't have really used a Romanian, because Makashu, like, what is she related to anything? But again,
is the color or okay? So you know who the character Esmeralda is?
I think so.
So is her color, okay, or her race of any significance?
I think it was.
Does it need to be black? Does she need to be like, goddamn, master?
It was somebody from another land, from another country, from far away, from somewhere else.
So could have been any foreigner.
I think so, but they didn't. I quite clearly didn't want to use Mexicans. I think that was a little on the nose. If she was the one of the maids or something like that.
So essentially, you would say she was an Mexican. Immigrant.
Yeah, but somebody who had been living there.
Supposed to be played by an immigrant is now being played by a white person. Don't care.
Yeah, it's a black girl and. Here, it was written in 1831, the book.
Still don't care.
She was a dancer. So what fucking difference does it make? She was a dancer. People dance. I think people.
She was French. Oh, wait a minute.
Nationality.
Talking about him. The.
No, I think it's her. I don't know.
No, unless he was a dancer. Yeah. Yeah, she was a dancer.
And
her nationality was French, so she wasn't a foreigner. She would have been a.
Well, there's American blacks, though. I mean, I don't know. They're called African Americans.
Why is it cultural appropriation, though?
I don't know what that word has to do with this.
So why is student fucking black group?
I call Roma. She's Roma. Okay, Gypsy.
No, she's a thief.
From like, but no, on Wikipedia it's saying that she was French, and the Roma were not so prominent in France. It was more like Poland and Slovenia and Slovakia.
You're getting all your information from Miriam's comments.
No, I do know. If
I wanted to do a podcast with Miriam, I could have.
Actually, no. Listen, I was watching, and I highly recommend Utopia. So I was just watching Utopia, and there's a mention, without giving anything away, of somebody who is Roma, which are from Romania and the surrounding countries. But it does say that like the countries surrounding Romania, like the bordering countries for the most part. But it does say that she's French and
don't
Catholic.
Really care.
But I don't.
What fucking difference does it make that a white person got this role? How is it cultural appropriation?
You know what? Before
I forget this, let me just say. Okay, now in 1930 something. Okay, a movie that I know you are very, very familiar with came out.
I've never seen it.
Oh, okay.
Wait. What year? What year? Hang on. What year?
Was it 30 something? Was it in the 30s?
1930.
30 something.
39. I don't know.
Was it before then? Was
36? 36, 39.
So, okay, so I was right. It was in the 30s. So I would think you would know.
Miriam is going to tell us anyway. Love you.
So
Pounds again.
So yeah, okay. The Wizard of Oz came out, right? Dorothy White, okay? A bunch of years later, in I think it was the 70s, okay? The Wiz. You ever see The Wiz?
Arcade thing. No?
It was a movie.
Yeah. But the kid
no, it was the Wizard of Oz.
I was thinking of a Wiz Kid.
But it was like
I know
the
what you're
disco,
talking about.
the black version. Okay, it was because all the characters were black and they had afros, and Dorothy was black. Cultural appropriation. Here was a fucking thing of a fucking Kansas farmer girl that has now been stolen by a black. I mean, nobody said that. They were just like, here's this movie. Nobody was screaming about that. But then, a bunch of years later, someone goes. I guarantee, if today they were to do a fucking remake of
was it like
The Wizard of Oz, someone would say, no, look, from the they
yeah,
stole
but
it from the Wiz, and she's supposed to be black.
Wait, was it a black production? Was it like? It
was like all black. They were all.
Was it a black producer and director? Like
I have no idea. If
they made this, or was it just like some whites that just made this?
Well, I think it would go under the heading of
threw themselves in blackface and
blaxploitation films from the 70s. But who actually made them? Okay. I don't know. But they were funny.
Maybe.
No. So I'll get some. Some of them were funny. I don't remember what they were called anymore. But some of the ones I remember were funny.
Yes.
Big black guys doing really stupid things and make
fun. But I kind of see this. I kind of see this as, I remember when it was just starting. I don't know how it is now, but in like magazines and catalogs, well, those don't exist anymore. So, but like magazines and catalogs at a certain point started to feature at least one handicapped person, like in a wheelchair, just to give them a place in society in a way. Could that be what it is? Because she's a dancer. It's nothing. There's nothing bad or negative. There's no bad connotation to take from it from a black woman who is a dancer, unless she's like, loving her some fried chicken watermelon, and unless it's like actually racist. From the pictures I saw, she was just like, she looked like Belle, just black, and one of these other Disney princesses. I don't know.
Well, I got to tell you something. I think it's just a blatant attempt to rewrite history. Okay, to try and I want to say for the purposes of to be able to show people as being oppressed and everything else that isn't there and it doesn't exist. Does that make sense? That's what I wrote in my notes.
I wasn't listening. Say it again. Yeah. Repeat that exact same thing word for word.
It's a blatant attempt to rewrite history to try and show oppression where there isn't any, and we bring it. Oh no, wait, that's a node for my. Okay, yeah, like what the Fakistinians do. Okay, they change,
and we bring it and bring milk and eggs and
we're not the Palestinians. We're not the 1948. We're not Palestinians. The Jews are the Palestinians. 1967. We're not the Palestinians. 1970. We're the Palestinians.
You've seen the first Palestinian flag, right?
Blue, white, big star in the middle.
Huh?
Blue, white, star in the middle.
Do you actually know what I'm talking about, though?
Am I right?
Here. Just a second. We're coming to the end of the.
It's not like people are sitting there waiting and watching and. There you go.
I remember this from the old almanac. Almanac
or encyclopedia.
Almanac.
That doesn't help me any. Yeah, blue, white, star in the middle. That's exactly what I said.
That was the Palestinian flag.
Fuck were you questioning me?
That was the Palestinian flag.
Yep.
So, what is Palestine?
Yeah, but you can't use that as proof. Because someone could say, well, I could have just made that in Photoshop and put that online.
No, I remember that. This is old.
Yeah, you remember that. Well, you can't prove that it's old. Can't prove it.
I'll get a copy of that. I'll find out which version it's from. I'll see if I can get a copy of it.
I can go to a printer tomorrow and ask them to make me a book that says anything I want. It's not proof. And that's what people are going to say. No matter what you show them and try and show them proof, they will refuse to and they will find something that says the opposite. It's not proof.
Okay.
It's not real.
Okay. But you know that it is.
No, it's all fake. Everything is fake. It's all just a big acid trip.
Great. Well, that's been a great podcast. That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, actually. It was the best one yet. Starting to enjoy this.
See if anybody else is. Let us know in the comments below.
Actually, right now the comments. Oh wait, wrong side. The comments are over here.
Comments are. Did you think the comments were between the two of us?
No, but I was pointing them over here because that's where they are. But no. Look, Miriam.
The comments right here. That would actually be cool if you could move the comments to a different place in the screen. Night, folks.
I'm not exactly sure how it looks online. They might be seeing the screen. They might be seeing them at the bottom. Right?
You know exactly what it looks like online.
Well, I don't remember.
This.
Well, no,
Depends on how you're on the size of your desktop. So anyway, anything else we need to say?
What it always comes down to, doesn't it? The size of your desktop. All right, that's it. Mother Toves, peace, good nights. Go back to work, you people.
Buenos tacos.
Earn your salary.
Now I kind of wish we had Mexican food.
I don't know what you're talking about. Peace. You going to stop this at some point? Are we just going to say goodbye and start walking away?
I was actually... I was bringing up my...
What was it? Like Police Squad, right? And all of a sudden they would stop, but people would still be walking in the background.
I'm famished. I'm starving. Let me go. Yes.
That's how it would end. It was always great. The guy would come along sweeping up, and they'd all just be frozen along.
Yeah. Fade to black.
Yeah. The good old days when OJ was not a murderer.
When OJ was, what was his name on Frank Drabin was Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah. Miriam, what was OJ's name in Police Squad? Let's see who gets it first.
Police Squad?
No. Not Police.
Naked Gun.
Yeah, but Naked Gun came from a TV show. Police Squad.
Police Squad, yeah. But it wasn't Police Squad that he was in.
He was in Naked Gun, yeah.
Curtis?
What was OJ's name in Naked Gun? Let's see who gets it first, Miriam or...
in the Naked Gun from the files of Police Squad include
Nordberg.
Sorry, you lose.
What was his first name? Too late. Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Post it in the comments below.
All right. No, but seriously, before we turn this off.
Like and subscribe. You said it.
Yeah, no, hold on. Let me say it more
Okay, yes. Explain.
organized. We'll put the links down in the description that will be below.
They're going to see it.
You're going to need to please like this video, share this video. Please share our Facebook page, Jews in the Media, our YouTube page, and please subscribe to our YouTube page.
Do free marketing for us.
We cannot get our name for our YouTube page. We cannot be, yahoo.com, not Yahoo. The hell am I thinking Yahoo? We cannot be youtube.com
web crawler
Jews in the Media. We cannot get that URL until we have, I think it's 100 subscribers. So please do us a favor. Go to our Facebook page. No, to our YouTube. Go to our. You gotta write this.
Good night, folks.
Go to the thing where you watch the videos all the time with the little red thing and the white triangle. Go there, Jews in the Media podcast, and subscribe, please. It would really help us out. Thanks. Peace.
Good evening. Peace.